Hello all. Me and Stanley have been friends for over 5 years. We've lived in 6 different places together, we've been on road trips together, we've pursued a career in Christmas song duet covers, and we formed a unique, supportive, close friendship together, wherein we hang out and chat and confess our deepest insecurities to each other. Many, many moons ago, in the year of our Lord 2015, I was working a lot, all the time, always, and my friends would stay at home and have fun together without me. While I was away, one fateful night, one of my friends commandeered Stanley and ran around the back garden, creeping him in the shadows and pressing him up against the back windows to the screams of everyone else hiding in the kitchen.
He's moving.
We're gonna give you Stanley now. We're gonna hand him out the bathroom window.
At what stage do you think they'll call the police? Oh God, look at him.
There were some shenanigans that I was happy to not be a part of, but when I returned home, the first thing I noticed was that half his teeth were missing. I'm sorry, Stan. I know this isn't easy for you to hear again. This is Stanley as we've all come to know and love him. His arms are resting at the moment. What we learnt after Stan's injury was that the existence of most of his teeth was actually vital to the structural integrity of his jaw and face. He has a little spring here pulling his jaw closed, and a full set of vaguely symmetrical teeth is what balances his jaw out. So with lots of them missing, some of his remaining teeth were put under unnecessary strain, and shortly after, they fell out too, in a little chain. Here's some now. They're sort of hanging on. And here, having been kept safe for many years, are some of those chains that fell out. It's got this. I don't remember where they go. And it's been so long now that this is the face that I recognise as my bud Stan, because he's still Stanley, teeth or no teeth. But this, for Stan, is a source of great insecurity. So as he lacks the muscles and tendons necessary for intricate sculpting, he requested that we both put our heads together, I put my plasticine skills to use, and we reconstruct him a full set of gleamy white teeth. Well, maybe not gleamy white, but possibly more gleamy white than mine, which isn't something I'm proud of. There's a bit of blue on that one. Step 1, I'm afraid, Stan, is I need to take your jaw off. There we go. One jaw. I'm sorry, friend. Got some super glue. I guess I should start with sticking the ones I do have in, and then we can figure out how many we need. Oh, I'll also need his top jaw. I don't really think of that. Why does this lid not have a piercing thing? Shit! That didn't go well. No, you almost glued your hands together. It is open. So I guess I'm just gonna carry on. It looks like PVA glue. That's how much I've got on me. Let's start with these ones. A little bit of glue in here. Oh, there's a lot of glue. I'm gonna hold these ones down. How long do I have to do this for? It's like an air bubble though that I want to pop. There we go. Cool. Front grills, back in. Next, these guys are pretty secure now. I don't remember where these came from. This is where a good knowledge of teeth would come in, because I don't know the shapes of teeth. Like, I know the shapes of teeth, but I don't know the shapes of teeth, you know? Does that... I'm gonna say these are from the top. In that case, I think that's just these front ones. Does that look right? A bit of glue there, a little bit of glue in there. I don't remember how many teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I glued the right number of holes. That's good. Okay, and in. Gonna push them up. Again, how long do I need to hold them for? And gravity is working against me with these ones. I'm gonna assume that's fine. Oh, sorry, Stan. I know this is not a dignified experience for you. 2, 3, 4. Don't glue your head to it. Oh, they're right in. Top jaw. Back in action, looking fly. So this is what we're now working with. This is what I'm sculpting teeth for. I think Stan might have more teeth than me. This stuff is like the bakeable plasticine, the bakeable clay. You put it in the oven and it is a hard object for life. How much would you say we need for one tooth? What does the tooth look like? I'm gonna go for like this amount maybe. I guess the advantage is that a jaw is a symmetrical object, so I'm just doing the opposite of what I'm looking at. Nice and thin, and then I can like push it into the gap to get a mold of what the hole should look like, and then build around it. Oh, I can totally do more than one tooth at a time. I'm an idiot. Why on earth, having already glued 2 chains of teeth back into his other jaw, did I not realize that I could just make a chain of teeth instead of having to make individual teeth? This is why I don't make life-size model human skeletons for a living. Now we finally have the answer. Fun fact about me, I am missing 5 teeth that a human should have. I don't have a molar on this side, it's just not there. And I don't have wisdom teeth in my skull. They'll never come through. I went to the dentist when I was like 14 and she was like, that's weird. You should have more teeth. You're nearly a grown-up. I wonder where they are. I hope everything's okay and they're not like growing in a weird place. And then my brain automatically went to that episode of The Simpsons where you see what Lisa would look like if she doesn't get her braces.
And finally, age 18.
But they x-rayed my skull and it's just not there. No wisdom teeth and no molar. Well, 3 molars. Is that it? Do you have 3 molars? Yeah. And there's just a bit of like baby gum that I have to chew on this side. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, got this ball. Could just put a ball in his face. So I think we're talking like that kind of shape, but I need it thinner at like the front teeth end and then wider at the molar end. Maybe like this. I think that's a good start. I'm gonna push. This is how dentists do it, right? They do like molds of the gum. Like this is his gum, right? Well, he doesn't, but you know. Well, that's not, is it? Does he have a gum? Is that what this is? I guess otherwise he wouldn't have Would he have teeth? I don't know. Okay, so the theory has worked. We've got like the shape of where they should go in there. Yeah, I mean, I think this has worked pretty well. So now we've got this like vague lump. I mean, in theory, I could probably put that back and it would do the job, but I respect him and I want him to have teeth that he feels comfortable with. These are the 2 molars. This is a premolar. Lateral incisor. Canine.
K9!
So then we're on the first premolar. It just doesn't look right. 2 of the main guys, the stars of the show. What am I making now? I just remembered a key bit of information. When I first got Stan, he came with this little baggie of teeth that I kept because I didn't want to throw away a part of him. But these teeth aren't for the purpose of slotting into his face. They're so that you can see the anatomy of what the tooth root looks like. So you see the teeth that are in his skull, and then you see what they would look like if they were removed. Because obviously these things are fundamentally for medical students, which I am not. But it's still good to know. I think at least one of these has got to be able to be jammed into his jaw, and then I can build around that. This is the mangled mess that we're working with. I'm just gonna scrap that to the side for now. Oh, okay. So this one fits here. That's great. I'm gonna put that one straight in. Little bit of glue, pop him in. What's this one? It's like a flat one. That's an incisor. Because they have the roots still on them, because they're not designed to actually go inside his mouth, they don't fit. They're too tall. They're not supposed to be in him. I could like file it down or something, or I could drill a bigger hole. Could I drill it? Actually, I could probably do it with a screwdriver. Gotta drill deeper. I keep accidentally gluing myself to that molar. Maybe if I take the bottom off, this is gonna work. Are you an effective canine? Sure, okay. Maybe I could make one of those teeth be another tooth and move some stuff around. Maybe I could use one of the molars as the other type of molar. The theory's there. I think I can, maybe if I take these sides off. I think that can pass as the correct tooth. They're the meat grinders, right? I don't think he's going to be eating meat anytime soon. These are definitely fine. The final one, I think that I can cheat, is like this one. Nope. Okay. This one needs to be much smaller than it currently is, but I think I can do it. I believe in myself. Expertly done. Okay, so there are 2 teeth that I now need to make. Is that like the same size, do you think? I can add a bit more. Roll it. This is the kind of position. Slice out this little guy. It doesn't really look like a tooth. It doesn't exactly look like anything. Making them together is not working. Up to like here, maybe? I really feel like these teeth are deliberately not cooperating with me. I think that is perfectly acceptable, and I'm gonna leave that as a tooth. So now, our last one to do is the premolar. This one. We're replicating this one. I guess like a cone-ish shape. And then, so like flat here, like this kind of shape. Put it in the jaw. It's the putting it in the bit that ruins it. Flatten it. Do the little indenty things. The question is how detailed do I have to make it? Wait, where's his other tooth gone? Did I look? Oh, it's right here. It's because it looks so little like a tooth that I can't recognize it. I think the combination of these 2 might just be able to work. I think I've done really well. I think that's good, actually. I wouldn't turn my nose up at that. I think that's acceptable. I'd have that in my face. Maybe I will. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think these are ready for the oven. This is like the smallest item. We're ready to go. Dinner is served. Okay, the good news is they held their shape really well. Bad news is I left them in too long and they are not anywhere near the colour they went in. But maybe that'll help. So now we're going to glue them. This is a big moment. This one, shit, again. Ah, okay. I'm not the man for the job. Is that right? Sure. Sweet. I think it's symmetrical. I think they're pretty much set now. The final stage. Come on in, Stan. Gonna fix this bad boy to this bad boy. Look at that. Oh man. Just like the day we met.